What up, Hexicans? Today we're going to be talking about Hex shares. What we have here on hexinfo.io is a chart of this Hex share price. And this is different from the market price of Hex. This is an internally regulated share price. And what regulates it is people ending their stakes and the contract seeing the highest return on investment that the Hex contract has ever seen. And that's what ratchets up the share price. So if we just go through share price since the beginning until today, that's what the chart you're looking at. Predicted share price from today until big payday. And that's the prediction because right here is big payday. And they're seeing that this is right here, right? And so this is just a prediction. This line is not actually, this it could be, this is probably not how it's going to look, but it is a prediction. And the share price heavily depends on future user behavior, which cannot be predicted. Expect the future share price to deviate from this prediction, right? And then the share price today is 1.06219, which is telling you that it's down 6%. The share price is down 6% from the beginning of the Hex launch on December 2nd. You could have gotten 6% more shares for your stakes if you staked on day one than you can get right now. The predicted share price on big payday is 1.1, right? So it's going to be down a full 10%. And the number of share price increases until now has been 502. So there have been 502 instances where the Hex contract realized the highest return on investment in a stake that it's ever seen and ratchets up the share price. And you can actually see the line isn't really straight. It's kind of like, there it is. You can see how it's kind of rough and rugged going up there. But what I really want to point out to you is this chart right here is actually a chart telling you how and when that share price is going to go up. Because all this red right here, these are going to be some of the highest returns the Hex contract has ever seen. All of it going out here, right? And so what we can do here with this chart is actually drag and let's go, this is 2022. Yeah, let's just go out for the next year, right? All right. So it's saying that 23 billion Hex is set to expire by the end of 2021. Now, that's almost half of all the Hex that's staked, right? For one thing, that's 80,000 stakes. And so that's what's going to have to expire. And that's what's going to ratchet the share price up. So if you're staked out right around here, this is short-sighted, right? The share price that you can get with this Hex staking out 4, 5, 8, 9 years, all the way up to 15 years, is going to be this is short-sighted, okay? The interest that you could receive on Hex that's staked out longer than this is going to be massive, because once this year goes by, gets past us, people have to surrender the shares that they're using to collect interest in the share pool. So what this is also telling us is all of these shares are set to expire. So if you're staked out, this is 2030, but if you're staked out like 4 or 5 years out and the vast majority of Hex stakes expire, which means the vast majority of shares in the share pool expire, but you're staked out here and you got that sweet share rate, you're about to get paid starting year 4 going on for as long as your stakes are, because you're going to be some of the highest share rates in the entire Hex staking pool, right? And that's what's powerful about this. And things are starting to heat up, because I think this is today. I think this is it used to say a day. Let's go right here. All right. This is looking like, yeah, this is somewhere in August, right? Where all of this should ratchet up the share price. We should see an increase in share price from ending these stakes, and then obviously the big payday. And we don't know what it's going to be. It could go up 10, 20, 30%. That's 30% less shares that you're going to receive per hex that you stake, which means that you're going to have to stake more hex for longer to see any kind of share rate that you're going to see if you just started staking now before this. This is a warning. This is telling you guys, stake your hex now before all this, because all this red you see is ratcheting up that share price dramatically, right? The other thing I wanted to point out is this is the hex share rate. This is telling you that per hex you're going to get 94.145 million hex, right? And let's just say we're going to stake 1,000 hex for 10 years. This is the shares that you're going to lock in for the next 10 years. So that's what you're doing. You get paid interest in the hex contract based on this. This is why the hex share rate is more important than hex itself, because this is how you get paid, right? And it's set up, it's designed to make sure that the best time for you to stake your hex will always be right now, right? Because once that share rate goes up, that's the rate you get. That's the rate everybody gets all at the same time, right? And we can see more or less when it's going to go up, because Hex is the most transparent cryptocurrency in the world. We can see everything, and we know, hey, look, share price is about to go up. We should see it go up here, and we should definitely see it go up here. All right, guys, that's all I wanted to tell you. You guys got to get your stakes in, and I wouldn't be staking for the next year or two. I would be staking for the next 5, 10, 15 years while you still can. All right.